Hello everyone, and I'm the writer, and hopefully this will be my last review video for a while. At least until I either beat Ace Attorney's Dual Destinies or whatever the next big series I watch or want to review comes to my mind. Spoilers for all these, but I will try not to spoil anything too much. So, I watched Kirakira Precure a la mode, Fruit Basket 2019, and Sailor Moon Crystal Eternal. Yes, this is a wide range of anime, but I like these shows and movies. We will focus on story, style, the good, the bad, and what I could watch and review in the future. Start off, we have Precure a la mode, the storytelling. To be honest, the only reason I wanted to watch this was because of my love of food and cute animals. I had no other reason to watch this. I didn't want to watch another Precure series, so this one just happened to meet my requirements. I also heard a lot of fans like this one too, at least compared to Happiness Charge and the Harry Potter one that currently escapes my mind. The story is actually really good. Food does bring people together, and I love how different each baker is. From Cure Whip, who wants to be an actual baker, to whoever the heck Cure Macaron did in the end. I didn't expect a Blue Cure to be a rock star, but Cure Gelato reminds me a lot of Sapphire from Pokemon Special. Cure Chocolat is my favorite because of her love for her little sister and wanting to be a doctor to help her get better. Cure Custard being a science chef, which I didn't know was a real job until I watched this. And then you have Cure Parfait, who also wanted to be a baker but more along the sides of a pastry chef. Oh, and Cure Pecorine doing her best to be human and a baker too. Oh, and I'm adding Cure Waffle to this. He was going to be a Cure, and I don't know why they scrapped him. He deserves to be a Cure. He and his sister both wanted to be pastry chefs, and him taking a little longer than his natural sister. He stole the show for me. I also enjoyed Bibari. She is a good side character and dynamic to the group as well. Honestly, this reminds me of that one line from Danganronpa anime where someone said, "I will kill you in the name of deliciousness." This is basically what this series is about, defending sweets and making friends while fighting villains. I actually enjoy the backstory between the main villain and the ancient Cure as well. I personally like seeing Cures older, even if it is just for a moment too. The style. This looks adorable and colorful. I love how bright everything is. Each character is unique and has their own view of life and about going their own ways to achieve their goals. I also enjoy how they fight with special skills. Not to mention, you can see a difference in fighting when Cure Yellow appears to fight. She fights hand to hand, while Kirakira Cures fight with candy rods. The good. Strong to the end on using food to express your feelings and forming such strong friendships with the group. I also love Cure Macaron and Chocolat's relationship. It reminds me of that of Sailor Uranus and Neptune's. I also enjoy the moments where they're working in the pastry shop together, and I also enjoy Cure Waffle and Parfait's relationships as siblings and growing together, and his relationship with Cure Whip. This was a good storyline to explore with the twins and their friends. The bad. Cure Waffle should have been a Cure. I don't know why they cut him out like that. He can even fight and comes up with the plans to help them. What was the reason? They kept his design. I count him as a Cure similar to that of Cure Infinity and Echo. I really wish we had more of him interacting with the group. He really brought an interesting dynamic to it. Just what was the reason for this? Fruit Basket, the story. Using the Chinese zodiac as a curse to an entire family being distantly related to each other is not something I would enjoy, but here we are. Again, my younger sibling got me into this, and I really enjoyed it. This proves not everything needs fighting to be a good show. Storytelling and character development can really create a wonderful series. It goes through each Zodiac member and their struggles, as well as the dramas of high school and how cruel family members can be to their kids. One of the many amazing quotes from this series that I can't ever forget is that kids understand more than they let on. This is very true. I also love Toru's outlook on life. It is an outlook that I try to adopt myself. But I want to go through life with a smile to enjoy it, as well as being stubborn when something comes your way. The style. The idea of using zodiac animals to be a curse is an interesting concept. If I had that power, I would do a lot of stupid stuff, but using the trauma of it along with how terrible parents and adults can be to kids. The abuse in this one is very real and it can trigger people. I don't cry about shows and video games at times, but this one definitely made me cry with how developed the characters are and what they go through, both good and bad. Every one of these characters goes through something. Although it is traumatic, they do it together. The setting is gorgeous. The anime is very pretty and the soundtrack goes well with it. The scene with Kyo running away from Toru after he confessed her. Gods, that scene alone is just so amazing. There are amazing screenshots to take of this series. Seriously, the style is just so good. The good. The story is very well done. Sure, there are dark moments in our lives, some darker than others, but you have to keep going because things will get better for you in the end. The addition of Toru also further proves this, and she herself grows a character too. By the end of the series, she is stubborn and does her best to understand their pain. Of course, it takes a while because not everyone understands the pain the others are in, and the people take time to open up to others. But once a person opens up and does their best to move forward, it can only go positive from there. The bad. I think the only bad thing I have with this is that there are scenes and words that can be hard to handle for a lot of people. There are definitely moments in the show I wouldn't recommend to others who are faint of heart and cannot handle emotional, physical, and verbal abuse, which does happen to these characters. If you do not like that or can handle that, do not watch this, but it can be graphic and it can trigger some people. Sailor Moon Eternal, the story. My favorite story from the manga and done beautifully. I knew this was going to be 2 movies, but man did they do it justice. Chibi Moon, Sailor Guardians make an appearance, the Outer Guardians appear, and each character got an arc in the movie. For those of you who read the manga, it follows that from page to page almost. I know they can't animate everything, but they still did a good job with this one. Each character arc was still present in the movie, and everyone still did their job as well. I really like seeing Chibi Moon's Guardians again. I was really sad that in the shows I watched from the anime, they didn't appear at all. Along with the Outer Guardians, since they played a huge role in the manga. They didn't forget anyone and really brought everyone together in this one. I also enjoyed the villain in this one. She is one of my favorites. The style. I know with the pandemic this movie was meant to come out a few years ago, but even then the animation is just breathtaking. We all love season 3 for the animation, but somehow they topped that. I wasn't sure how they did it, but they did it. Everyone looks so beautiful, from their fights to their clothes, the setting and the music. I just love how beautiful everyone looks. Helios looks so handsome, Chibi Moon's Guardians look so pretty, and I really can't get over how well the setting looks. The good. Nothing was censored nor changed, and thank God. This is 2021. Stop censoring events and changing things. I was so worried they were going to censor or change events and characters from the manga, but this wasn't the case at all. We have the introduction of Chibi Moon's Guardians without their outfits getting altered, and the Outer Guardians also making an appearance and the whole family dynamic scene. I didn't think they were going to keep that, I was worried, and along with their outfits too. Also, shout out to Hokusai for wearing such a fabulous outfit, am I right everyone? The bad. I do think the plot is a little rushed. This would have been fine if they had 3 movies, I think. They did only use 2. 3 movies would have probably given more time to really drive home each character's arc and then wrap it all up in the last movie. But this was pretty good for an attempt, and nothing was left out either. It was just a little rushed. So what could I review next? I am currently watching The Bad Batch, and I have watched all of the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. I could actually do a review video on all 3 of them if you would like. I don't think it would be a bad idea either, since I think we're going to get more Star Wars series coming up soon. I could do The Mandalorian too, but it's still going on. We have another season to get through, then I could review it. Conclusion. Kirakira is 4 out of 5 stars, really. I know the screen says 5 out of 5, but that's for the other 2. Kirakira would have been 5 out of 5 if we had more of Cure Waffle actually being a cure and appearing more and more to help his friends. Fruit Basket gets 5 out of 5. This handles sensitive topics well and shows that life can get better for those who continue to march forward. Sailor Moon Eternal also gets 5 out of 5. I may have some bias with this one, but oh, I love how beautiful this looks and how my favorite characters each get proper character arcs of their own. And with that, this is the end of the review video. Thank you all for watching, be sure to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye!